I'm a little late. I wanted to start at 8 a.m. and do runs for most of the day here. I might break it up into 2 parts. I might not. We'll see. But I'm going to be doing mostly CAs and VF5s today. So okay. Let's start off with some VF5. And then usually people hop on pretty quick. If I actually select VF5. There we go. Oh, I got my keyboard. There we go. They posting crazy all of a sudden. I'm laughing because it's Gamescom apparently, and there's like they have an official booth there, and they got people dressed up as Aurora Blade, but they spelled Terminull correctly, and I'm like, bro, you didn't even spell your own game correctly. Like, what are you guys doing?
Let's shine together! This is what I call guitar warfare! Don't rush! We're still in the intro! I'm reloading!
I do hate that this build is a little slow at first, but it builds up pretty quick.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
These spikes.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
What? I do wish that there was like she was actually playing music with this. That would be a lot cooler. I mean, I know that the tech out there is there for it. League of Legends did it. God, like 20 years ago now. There was the Sona. It was like was it arcade? It was some kind of Sona build where it was a legendary skin, and you had 3 different types of music you could play, and other people in the game lobby near you could hear it too. So it was kind of cool. And I was every time there's a character that's like a bard, I'm always like, why aren't you doing that? This is old tech, bro. There's a lot of like really old game tech that nobody uses. There was a game as far back as PlayStation 2 called Red Faction, and in Red Faction, like if I were to shoot a rocket launcher at the floor here, there would be a crater. And you could make tunnels, you could dig foxholes. Like, it was cool. And like, poor naive kid me was like, oh hey, this is the future tech. All games like this are going to be like this from now on. They are. It always makes me really sad to remember that. And like these bridges here, like if I were to shoot out both ends of the bridge, and like that support beam, the whole bridge would fall. And this was a PlayStation 2 game. Like the technology was insane. They did come out with a Red Faction 2 that had an absolutely terrible storyline. And for some reason I feel like they severely limited the destructible environments so that you couldn't just dig anywhere. I'm like, why did you go with this option? You just took your own tech and made it worse for no reason.
Let's crank it up.
And then after that, the game, I think there might have been another release like years later, but it was even worse. Like, it was one of those, like, I don't think they advertised for it. It was just bad. So there must have been no enemies. I was like, where are my sound bursts? Because they only activate if an enemy's there. That's a fun fact. Must have realized I had a long weapon on for this build. I have 2 different Robella builds I use. 3 technically. I got one for bosses, one for VF5, and one for CA70. And I got really close to beating CA70 yesterday, and I was upset because I hit circle to dodge, and I died right as I hit it, which cancels your revive. So I was pretty upset. There's a lot of people complaining about that. That at least that I've seen. I've seen at least 2 other people like on the Discord complaining about it. The boss spawning? No. I'm just losing you. I was gonna say if the boss was spawning right there, that would have been a really good time. But that was just a 5 minute time.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
So, basically, I think I had the flu and COVID at the same time. Is what happened to me. I'm down to a light cough now. Alright, I think I got a Stellar chip. Stellar's okay. I'm mostly hunting for lightning and energy right now. And crit's always good. Anytime I feel like I have a really good piece of gear with a bad stat. Hey, what's up, Korean person? Anytime I feel like I got a really good piece of gear with a bad stat, like just having some crit chips is always nice.
Feeling dizzy yet?
I've got to change the weapon again.
I'm reloading.
I use the other weapon for this build because it's got a significantly faster fire rate, and it helps me keep stacks up better. But overall, the other weapon is this weapon, the one I'm using now, is actually worse for mob clear. It's better for boss clear. It does significantly more damage to bosses, but it clears mobs slower. So like if I'm doing CA70, I clear using this weapon. My fastest clear for the opening was 36 seconds. But if I use the other weapon, it's 24 seconds. So it's like 50% faster using the other weapon. A couple reasons is that one, you got a wide shot instead of the single shot on the weapon, so you can hit multiple enemies at once. Each hit has a chance to pop your sound burst, and it shoots about 33% faster. I think it might be closer to 30%, but it shoots a lot faster. So you're building stacks faster, you're keeping your stacks longer, and you're popping your sound bursts a lot more frequently. But in terms of the boss segment, this weapon will absolutely melt the bosses a lot faster. Now, there's a couple things you can do in CA70 to kind of like manipulate that and like bring the advantage towards one weapon a little better. If you're using a faster weapon, while you're doing that, while you're doing the opening part of that run, and you kill those first guys, that first group spawns with buff orbs, and you can just hopefully get lucky and grab an infinite ammo orb. And then you don't got to worry about it. You don't got to pop your. You don't got to worry about not having an L2 for that weapon, which helps significantly. But honestly, your reload time, if you're min-maxing your Rebella and you're really trying to get a top score on your leaderboard, you shouldn't have to really worry about it because you should have reload, weapon reload on all your gear that can have it. And if you have that, your weapon reload time is going to be like maybe a quarter of a second. It's going to be almost unnoticeable. So would not worry about it. But again, that's only if you're like min-maxing your Rebella and trying to get those top leaderboard times. At least in PlayStation, I've noticed there's not a lot of people that care about the leaderboard times. I'm one of them. There's Drag. There's a couple Chinese players. There's Quack. And Quack and me have worked together on theory crafting and stuff a lot, so Drag I haven't really worked with a ton. I think I've played with him maybe once or twice. I just don't think we're ever on at the same time, and we just end up doing carry separately. The best character in the game, that's that's a tough call. Yuri's the easiest to clear CA70 with, but she's terrible at farming. She's awful at just killing mobs. But she's got the best single target damage. She can nuke bosses, and she's got the survivability because she can turn invisible and drop all aggro. So on at least PlayStation, she's got the most CA70 clears of any character. Some of them don't even have like all red gear, and they're not even all built up, so she's pretty easy to min-max. Rebella, she's incredibly strong for very little investment. Max is too.
I'm reloading.
Max is even less investment than Rebella. But the ceiling for Max is lower than it is for Rebella. Rebella can go straight to CA70 with basically, if you farm reds for other characters, you'll have a Rebella build. You only need like a few pieces to make her good, and then you can just throw on random stuff that has weapon power. It's not difficult. Other characters that are top tier, I would say Blade is maybe a close fourth. But definitely Yuri and Rebella are top tier. And then, like I said, Max is really good too. Diana, she requires a bit more investment, but she's pretty good. Gloria is my main. I mean, it's a video game. Play the characters that you have fun with. But I have spent weeks and weeks and weeks building Gloria, and I barely spent any time building Rebella, and my Rebella is stronger than my Gloria because she's just more OP. But I do have at least last I checked, I do have the top ranked Gloria in the game. Let me check, see if anybody beat my score. Sometimes I worry. And then I might have to go back and try to top it again. Nope, I'm still first by 14 seconds. As you can see, I haven't even beaten 70 yet. I've gotten... it's hard with Gloria because she's got no survivability. I do have a build that's working. I just need to min-max it a little bit more and I think I'll be good. But I don't want to give any of those secrets away right now because I want to get there first. Why does it keep telling me I've already hit my weekly limit? Yep. Nope, I guess. Dab's not here. I'll start a new one. I didn't even look to see if I got any chips that run. Sounds kind of like Lumini that I play with sometimes. She's another top tier player, but she doesn't. She does not care about leaderboards. Or he, I don't know, I swear to God. Like, it sounds like a girl name. I'm just making assumptions here. But Lua comments on a lot of my videos too. And I trust their expertise with certain characters because there's certain characters that I just do not play a lot.
Keep up with my rhythm! This is what I call guitar warfare! Reloading! Don't rush! We're still in the intro!
Yep. Opposite side.
Let's crank it up! Let's
crank it up. I try not to be too far back because it might cause enemies to spawn further back on the bridge behind me. So I try to keep it at the black line. I think that's like the zone. Oh, I do have my other build. You can get up to full stacks without having to ult. But, this one's more fun.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
And as with any non-PvP game, I prioritize having fun. But fun for me is also min-maxing, so you know, that's it.
Let's crank it up.
Oh yeah, I farmed so much COD. I'm probably on like the top 5 list of people for most CODs done. I do COD carries every day. Sometimes more than 100 a day. I had one guy one time, he's like, I have 82 chips, let's go. I'm like, oh my god. I think it took me 2 straight hours to get him through 82. And if you can find someone to do angel carry, or if you're strong enough to do angel carry yourself without risking a bug, angel, the drops on angel are significantly better, I think. It's more jewelry, more necklaces, more unique character passives, and if you want to know how to avoid the bugs, look at my ultimate farming guide. That's going to tell you everything you need to know about the... What happened there? Did I seriously not get a single weapon proc out of full wave 1? That's wild. Usually she just spawns dead. If you're out of COD chips, farm corrective action. on floor 41 plus. Whatever the best you can do while still doing it really fast, I would do that. Higher floors are going to give you, I feel like it's almost negligible per floor, the amount of drop rate increase, but going from like 41 to 61 is going to be at least somewhat noticeable drop rate difference. But yeah, honestly, I usually just give carries. Like, somebody will post okay, I'm doing floor 40 or 41. Or sometimes even I'll do 39 if somebody's really close to 40. But you want to at least be doing 41 if you're farming yourself. And you can get multiple key drops too. I've got screenshots of me getting 2 angel keys in one run, or 2 hard mode keys in one run. And if you do under 41, you get the green keys, the easy keys, which is why I say that. But other than floor 41, the most important thing is fast clears. If you're taking even like 20% longer to clear the next floor up, don't do it. It's not worth it. Because like I said, each individual floor, the difference is pretty negligible. So just try to stick to what you can. Honestly, once you get 40 points, I would honestly put it into just crit rate and skill reach. Just put it all into base stats. Most of them are pretty substantial. Like 15% extra crit rate is pretty big. Yeah, then you got I mean, there's a couple of them that are really good for specific characters. Like, if you're doing, I have a build called Thundercloud Aurora, and if you're doing like that specific build, I think the Airstrike command one is insanely good because it increases the damage from skills while airborne by like 1,000%, which is insane. Why did he almost turn me around? Under this box. Jesus, okay. But yeah, I mean, that's honestly not that important. Just make sure they're in stuff that's useful. Alright, you know what? Here, let's do some key giveaways here. Is that guy that said he was out of keys still on? Let me open up my chat history. Emperor Hagi. Well, if you're still on. And here, are you on PS5? If you're on PS5, I'll give you some keys right now. We'll do some quick runs. Okay, hope that. So, what's weapon here? Alright, so if you're on PS5, I'll do some quick carries for you. Otherwise, I'll open another VF5.
Wanna play with me?
think I like got a stellar at least. Oh, just the one stellar. Yeah. I was hoping for it's damage fur shield. I'm doing VFI for a few things. The main thing is the reactor core arbiters. And the second thing is the chance at red skill chips. Or not skill chips, potential chips. That's the word I'm looking for. And I could always use some more cores to spend some money. Save these. Alright, here, go ahead and post, here, I'll do it. I'll post, go ahead and join me on that. Alright, and then I'm gonna change it up. See if anybody else wants to get in. Here, are you looking for gear for Rebella? I'm assuming you are, but so it's going to be Devour. Let's see if anybody else wants to get in. Hey, you don't need keys. Only the host needs keys. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna put on my boss gear. Alright, we'll do like 10 or 12 or something like that. How many keys do I have? 82. I've been saving them up for quite a while. He's sick. So. Alright, let's see what level that other guy was.
Let's rock it out!
Yeah. And
Piece of cake!
Dad, the Starship Voyager won't forgive me for...
Ooh, 10 more. And if anybody else wants some, if you want to know how to do that, look up my ultimate farming guide. It'll tell you exactly how to do that. I show you all the gear that I use and how to get, and it works for any character. Literally any character you can put that build on. So. But it works. I mean, you just saw me do it. You might be missing something, like maybe you don't have your cores leveled up. Maybe you don't have
Let's shine together.
vision. maybe you don't have all the right lightning perks, because there's, I think, 3 of them you need to really make it hit hard. Fission is one of them.
My solo show out here.
The Starship
Here,
Voyager
I'll just show you
1
really quick. It's all in my ultimate farm guide video, but I'll show you exactly which ones you need right now. Okay, so Falling Thunder Duo, it has a 100% chance to strike twice. Thunder Expansion, if it hits only a single target, increases its damage by 100%. And Thunder Fission, anytime you do Thunder perk damage, inflict an additional Thunder Strike. So you're getting, from your L1, you should be getting 4 Thunder Strikes that all do double damage. And then, of course, all your you should have Arbiter of Thunder stats on all your equipment, and skill damage on all your equipment. And I've never needed to, but and I'm not sure it even works, but I don't think you need minor skill power on your gear. I don't think it's going to do anything. Thunder's good for a lot of things, but Fast is pretty subjective. I would say Thunder is best for farming. My Glory is cleared CA 69 fastest with Thunder build, but it's not going to be as effective on other characters. And another, that's a legendary perk. I gotta keep that. I don't think I have that on belt. I got like 4 of them for legs or boots or something, but other meta arbiters are going to be Desire is top tier, but only for CA. If you're doing the really high level CA floors, if you look at the equipment the people on the leaderboard are using, I guarantee you almost every single one is using Desire. Like, probably 95% of them. Because it's got that duo that does damage based on their max HP, so you don't need to build a character when you're using that. Now you can clear like 65 to 69 using pretty much just that, but you still need a lot of raw power to clear 70. The DPS check for 70 is pretty nuts. And defense is important too. Like my Gloria, I could probably clear CA 70 if I could live through it, but Gloria's got, like I said, she's got almost no survivability. She's got her L1, which gives her a little bit of temporary shields, and that's it.
Let's shine together! Move it!
I'm just gonna carry people. Can I do a CA 70 run? You get the chance? No. I don't carry to 70. I'll carry you to 60. I do 60 runs all day long, but the main reason I don't do CA 70 runs is because most people, when they finish the content for the game, they stop playing, and CA 70 is final content for the game. So if somebody just kind of carries you to that, I feel like it defeats the purpose of you trying to get stronger, and you'll just drop the game. So I'm trying to build a community for this game. I'm trying to get more people to play. I'm trying to get in contact with the frickin' devs. They still haven't messaged me back about being a content creator, even though I'm like literally the top content creator for this game. Like I did it, but then I also had a friend do it. A friend who has never even heard of the game. I had them YouTube Terminull Brigade, and I was the third
Let's
and
shine
fourth video that
together.
popped up after the Terminull, like the official Terminull Brigade release video, and some incredibly popular YouTube guy who's just like, I'm trying this game.
Practically my solo show out here.
The Starship Voyager won't forgive me for this.
Oh, you want to see the difficulty? It's hard. Like I die on the mobs sometimes when I do my glory even, or my rebella even. Like sometimes I'll just get caught in a bad spot. I never actually played Destiny. It seems too much like Call of Duty with jetpacks to me. And I'm not a fan of games where where there's no penalty for dying. Like if you run in, you shoot some guys,
Let's shine together.
you die, you respawn, you do it again. It's just, it didn't seem like what's the point in trying to not die?
Keep a piece of cake.
I know Destiny's changed a lot since then. I've had people tell me, I've seen videos. It looks better now. I just still haven't played it. I played a lot of First Descendant. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it looked kind of like Borderlands to me. I did a Diana build. What did they do with Diana? Seriously, I did a Diana build? Are you thinking of a different character? I thought Diana was one of the characters I hadn't
Let's
done a
shine
build for.
together.
I was like, I really don't like her kit. Like, you can build her ult, and she spams ult, but I hate it because she screams every time she does
Practically
it.
my solo show out
The
here.
Starship Voyager won't forgive me for this.
Oh, I was using Diana in my example. That I'm actually using the exact same build. That I'm using that Diana build right now. On my Rebella. It's for any character. It's not for her specifically. But yeah, I don't like her skill kit. Like, some people build her nuts, but I don't know. I can't find any like fun, creative way to play her. It's either just L1 spam or ult spam. And while ult spam is fun on some characters like Rebella, I do not find it fun on Diana at all. I find it slow, clunky, and annoying.
Let's move it.
Easy build. I just did a easy build for Rebella.
Keep a piece of cake.
The Starship Voyager won't forgive me for this.
That my Colonel one-button build is pretty easy to do. I mean, that's kind of a joke build, but you could actually kind of turn that build into being fairly strong. And that's one of the things I like about this game is you can take kind of belt. That's actually a pretty good drop. I'm Yuri's next. Like, literally, she's my final character. I will not have enough tickets to get Hankles.
The Savior has arrived!
I don't like Yuri's kid either. She's a one button wonder, just like Diana.
Let's shine together. Let's rock it out.
I actually bugged once and went through the
Solo show out here.
Starship
through
Voyager
the
1, forgive me
portal
for-
thing, and it just kind of drops you down. But then there's like, if you've ever seen pictures of like hamster habitats, and there's like cages interlinked with all these tubes, it looked like that. No, Yuri's top tier. She's really good. I just personally don't like her kit. So personal preference thing. I don't understand some of these. They're like, some of them are just so underpowered, like 3% fire rate, and it's a unique effect, so you can't even like stack it. Why 3%? And then some of them are like, oh yeah, increase your fire rate by 120%. And you're like, why would I ever take the 3% one over the other ones? Seems silly.
Let's shine together.
I still swear to God that's Connie from Steven Universe. But the consensus online is that the voices are AI generated.
Let's piece of cake.
Dad, the Starship Voyager 1, forgive me
Which
for-
makes sense if you look at some of the characters, like their accents change a little bit in some of the voice lines, or sometimes the English just isn't quite right. Which is a little sad. They went through the trouble of hiring like actual Japanese voice actors, but then for the global release they didn't do English. That seemed kind of like a weird choice to me. Do I have high skill crit chance? Yes. Yes is the answer to that. Actually, let's look at what it is.
Let's shine together.
Should be is it not? I thought you could look at it in here. Maybe you can't. Oh. Oops. Nah, I should have just hit square. Alright, anybody else want some boss runs? I feel like I've done
Solo show out here.
at least a dozen.
Voyager 1, forgive me for this.
I don't like looking at these numbers because these numbers don't apply any of the in-game buffs. So like you're not getting the full. Yeah, like it says it's 40.5% here, but I know it's higher than that. And I'm pretty sure it's like 100% because I do the same damage every run. Like every run, I hit for the same amount of damage. So like if it wasn't 100%, that number should fluctuate. So I'm gonna let give the lobby a minute to post if anybody else wants some boss carries or some CA carries. Again, I do. I want you to be at least level 40. I'm not gonna carry you from like level 1. That's just a lot of time for nothing. But yeah, 40 to 60. And I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Alright, I'm back. Uh, what up, hype? Yeah. Post in the Discord real quick. Alright. Oh, this guy's 32. 5. Nothing. Alright. He's today. Actually, he's. Oh, he's 12. Right on the nose for dozen. Changing these ones. Right. This time I'm going to change the button. Wow, usually people jump in. Well, I guess somebody did just post a VF5s. Hop in, y'all. Every time I boot this game up, I can only think, get the damn robot, Shinji. It's, going. Been up for a couple hours. They just did the Infinity Nikki new update yesterday, I think. Maybe the day before. So, I have bones, so I've been playing that a little bit. It's my guilty pleasure. There we go. There we go. I played with Dante before. I remember I first played with him. He was pretty low level when I first played with him. He stuck around. Good for him.
Let's shine together. Keep up with my rhythm. Feeling dizzy yet? Reloading. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Ha ha ha.
Step it. Ah.
Take them down. This is what I call guitar warfare. Let's bring the house down. Ha ha ha.
How long for music? Actually, it's like there's like the riff she plays when you finish the map, and like I feel like I remember one other riff she does it. Yeah, they need more of that.
I'm reloading. Let's crank it. Let's bring the house down.
I wonder what level this Flurry is.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
She seems to be resetting her turrets a lot.
Let's crank it up.
I'm willing to bet she's pretty enjoyable. Or even a new character, because like Warrior Guru should be letting him stay out for a lot longer.
Let's crank it. Let's bring the house down.
Wah wah.
Reloading. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
I do hate how generic a lot of the names are. Like, I don't know if they just got lost in translation, or the writers just wrote two-dimensional characters.
Let's crank it up.
But
This is what we do best.
as someone who does a lot of writing, yeah,
Let's bring the house
they're flat. I need to finish my book. So I need to do.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring
It's more than half done.
down.
I got the outlines fully done. I just got to finish the last 5 chapters.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it.
You know, it's funny. I had 9 out of the 10 top Viral Frenzy 5 leaderboard spots with my there's one.
Let's crank.
Could do it better with Rubella, and now I have none of them. Like, dude, it's just so wild. Like, 3 weeks into a game, going from having 9 out of 10 of the top spots to having 0.
Crank it up. Let's bring the house.
Kind of blew my mind. I wish they had a solo board for it, though. It really confuses me why they don't have a solo board for BFF.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
So, I don't know. I guess if I could add anything, that's what it would be. Because I mean, that's always how it turns out. If you have anything
Let's crank
with
it up.
a combined leaderboard like that, it's always going to be one character.
Let's bring the house down.
Like it's just always gonna, no matter how much you try to balance your game, it's always gonna boil down to one character is better than everybody else at a certain time. Yuck games. The mild soup of arbiters. Like you can add a game's perk or two to pretty much any build, but there's better options. What have you been up to, Lua? I've had the flu/COVID. Ah.
Let's shine together. intro. This is what I call guitar warfare. Keep up with my. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, and like I don't understand how like a lot of games don't know these things. Like so many times I'll see a game do something, and then the community complains about it. But if you look at like any other game that's done that, the exact same thing happens. The community complains about it, and then the devs fix it, or the game does. But yeah, it's a vicious cycle of game devs not doing their research. Or maybe it's just the demands to put a game out before it's ready. Now, as a pre-everything being online game, you used to have to release a done game. It used to have to be finished. There was no updates after the game came out. There was no way for you to download bug fixes. That's what you got.
Don't rush. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
Yeah, right before you got in, I was just saying I was playing the new Infinity Nikki update. First new big update since 2.0 dropped. So
Let's crank it
that's my guilty pleasure game.
Let's bring the house down. You're all my praise. Isn't it over yet?
I almost didn't crack that test.
Crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
Yeah,
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
I'll keep doctors there for a minute. Got back down.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
People watching during breakfast. Yeah, it's a Thursday. Might do an all-day Saturday
Let's crank it up.
stream. Do some more carries. Go through all those chips I got, or keys I have, because I got like 100 almost. Well, I had 100. Just spent a dozen.
Let's crank it up.
But that's what I saved for. So glad I don't have to worry about grabbing these and disconnecting anymore. Like, it'll still happen every once in a while. Not really. I'm caring for it. Most of this crap I don't care about is the upgrade chips.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
I wonder if there's an ultimate booster, like passive, that I'm missing. Ah,
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house
it's
down.
crap.
Let's rock it out.
Oh, that's the other rep, is when she's doing So she's, at least music plays while she's doing that for a second. But like, I never used that skill. Oh. People still laughing at the. People still laughing at the convention thing. Oh, I think I got Yuki on that. Soon I'll be done with Rubella, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna come into her hating her, but she's grown on me a lot. I probably put her in one of the more fun characters to play now.
Move it! Feeling dizzy yet? Take them down. Reloading.
I think I am missing one. I feel like I should be getting more ult percentage from my R1s. I think that's one of them. Should be in the back.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
Maybe I just keep that back. Because like they will spawn behind me, but the sound burst should kill them. But I think they spawned like on the bridge back there, so I was too far back.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down.
Woohoo! I can't believe in the suggestions in Discord. Somebody suggested that they nerf Conqueror. Like out of all the bosses, that's the one you pick. I heard a Glory Lodge in there. I almost missed it because, like, with all the sound bursts going on, you'd think they'd make fireworks sound effects from time to time, but no, that was a Glory Lodge. Like, the thing about Conqueror is, like, if you're a character like Colonel, or maybe even Yuri, because I don't think that. What is? That was weird. Why didn't it kill her? Did I not proc like so many times in a row? Wild. Yeah, I mean Conqueror. Like the thing about him is if if you're a single target character, I understand why you'd think he's difficult, but if you have like Lightning Arbiter or anything that does AoE damage, you're gonna absolutely annihilate Conqueror as soon as he splits. He's gonna fall over. And even if you're a single target character like Yuri and you have her min-maxed, you're still gonna kick his butt. Even though his damage reduction is really high when he's in his armor form, like just the raw amount of damage that Yuri can do, it won't matter.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up.
And there's a fun trick I like to use with lightning too. Even if it's like hard to see where the goop is inside, because there's no auto lock on for that goop. What you can do is you can just shoot the corpse. Even though it's invulnerable, it's still an enemy target, and it will redirect lightning from it, and it will home in on that piece of goop. So maybe do that. I do the same thing when I'm fighting Blue if I'm doing him outside of COD, where I don't one-tap him. If I'm on like higher floor CO, I'll just shoot the dragon and let all the lightning ricochet to the guys. Or if I'm using Regala, I'll shoot the dragon and it'll still trigger sound bursts. Even if they're invulnerable, it still counts as any kind of on-hit procs, which is nice.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up!
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm reloading! Let's bring the house down! Who told you this? Let's rock it out! Let's bring the house down!
Won't accept this.
I don't like this. Man, I am just getting donkadonk today. Getting the same thing that war is good for. For absolutely nothing. And another two. 27 and 37. Oh, this should be. Way by. Wait. Way by? I don't know, way by sounds fun. More fun to say. Way by. Come on, brah. Dude, you just posted that up, like less than a minute before I clicked it. This other guy goes on too. I'm not lost. Oh, it's right there. Bruh! You have 10 seconds to comply. I don't know what you're on. I'll post my own Fire Frenzy. That's that guy from the first one. Hey. Well, I guess it is Thursday morning, work hours. I don't think I ever came back. Fallon. It's either Fallon 1 or Fall in 1.
Let's shine together! Keep up with my rhythm! This is what I call guitar warfare! Huh?
Yeah, Yuri's pretty easy to break. She's got a lot of different passives that just all stack onto her arm. Make her do stupid damage. And her ult is pretty good too, so.
Let's crank it! Let's bring the house down!
I should be less lazy and actually try to keep my gear up.
Let's crank it up!
Get some extra sound boost too.
I'm reloading! Feeling dizzy yet? Let's bring the house down!
Can you not back there? If ever go on those right away.
Let's crank it up!
Yeah, wait a few seconds, because for some reason it doesn't like to activate. And if you stand in it, it'll never activate either. You have to leave and then walk back in.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Tasty food, Blade.
Reloading! Let's crank it! Let's bring the
When I get my Yuri to 10, I'll finally be able to just do this with Warrior again.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I just want music here. I don't even care if it's the same riff she plays during the L1. Play something. What's that? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da sound effect. Nah, Spark Kill.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
So Yuri's just giving up. Dude, there's a lot of stuff for Gloria I still don't have. I still don't have all hands on deck for her. I still don't have a red potential chip for her for the extra summons. It's just some of the drop rates are just terrible. There's no pity system. And you can't like, I don't know why they removed the ability to re-roll the passive either. Like, I got a ton of these passive re-roll chips that I can't even use it. Because pretty much all I use anymore is red gear. Gonna watch it go boss now. Hey, I'm good. Boss.
This is what I call guitar warfare.
Boss.
Let's bring the house down.
Dang it.
Damage detected.
It's like struggling to skip it.
Let's crank it up.
No escape. Error. System shutting down.
It'd probably be a lot easier for using my other build though. Do I have that in yellow? I don't know if I have that in yellow. You can use it. I do. Close my deck. Oh, I'm still a ways away. It's like 5 more VFIs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot more. Yeah. I think that's fine. It always depends on the build. Yeah. So we'll have to know. Oh. I wish I had better passives for Aurora, because like she seems like she's really fun to play if you have the right passives, and I just never got them.
Let's shine together. Let's rock it out. Jump, drop. Don't rush. We're still in the intro. Reloading! This is what I call guitar warfare! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Oh. I hate having to build up my charge rate. See how I can do this really?
Feeling dizzy yet?
Oh, I'll write it a remake for now.
Don't run! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! I'm reloading!
Yeah, I've been surprised there hasn't been, I guess I can't do that. I keep forgetting it's Thursday.
Bring the house down!
Probably call this one in another 30 or so minutes.
Let's crank
Get
it
2
up!
hours in at least.
Bring the house down!
That's Saturday. Definitely try to do that Saturday. Hopefully I got rid of this like off by then too.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Cut you down for Jory! Jory, who will avenge me?
Let's crank it
Jory,
up!
not on this map, that's for sure.
Bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I need to reload after I hit alt. It should just give me unlimited ammo.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house
Yeah, see, that's how it should be.
Let's feeling dizzy yet? Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the
If you're wondering why I'm hitting so late, it's definitely because this is a frenzy build. And, I sacrificed a lot of damage power to
Let's
spam
crank
mode.
it up! Let's
Which for VF5, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to do that much damage for VF5. Just crank up your ability to do more AoE damage. And, do that way.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I would hit them.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Faster.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
More stats.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Got him.
System shattered.
Got him. There's a sub 5 minute run. Or was that a 501? I think that was a 501. Oh, 506? said 4:59. Maybe it counts those first 5 seconds. Security. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I should probably blow more of those. I don't know if I have that Gloria one red. Diana, of course. Like anything else important? No. I also wished it duplicated these chips up here, but alas. It does not. Or at least give you the option. Like, I can duplicate the equipment or the other. That would be cool. Back slowly on my damn, yep. At least I got a slightly better one. All I want is all hands on deck, and I don't even think that drops on a potential chip. I feel like that's probably a necklace trait.
Let's shine together! Move it! This is what I call guitar warfare! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I wonder if there's certain potentials that don't spawn in red. Because obviously there's, like, duos only spawn in gold and higher, and legendaries only spawn in red and higher, or gold and higher, but they only spawn in reds. So I wonder if there's
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house
potentials that do that too. I definitely wish the localization team for this game was better. That's for
Let's
sure.
crank it up! Let's bring the house down! This is what I call guitar warfare! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I think I got so many of those silver things that
Let's crank it up!
unlocking the third skill preset on the characters. I think it was only 20 coins. Pretty low, it's like 20 or 30. Pretty nice.
Don't rush!
I don't need it on
We're
every
still in the
character.
intro. Let's crank, let's bring
Dang
the
it.
house down!
I gotta sit here and wait for her to do her BS.
I am the one and only blade. No, the hunt isn't over yet. Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
I think it was CA 65. I got a good screenshot of me doing it. It was 200 and something billion damage. My sound burst. And that's, and I was using this weapon. I wasn't using, it's not using the boss weapon.
Let's crank it up.
Dude, I'm on the official Discord for this game all the time. Every day. I just posted in there a few minutes ago. I posted my live stream there. I post game-related stuff in there all the time. I help people out when they ask questions. So, definitely recommend hitting up the official Discord.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house down. Let's crank it up. Let's bring the house.
I do kind of want to build my Rubella up. But,
Let's
I don't know.
crank it up.
I'm
Let's
kind
bring
of,
the house down.
kind of on the line about it. It's like with
Let's crank it
with
up.
the gear I have, if I invested a lot of chips and stuff into it, uh, I could probably get into the top of the leaderboards. Maybe not number one, but like up there. I don't know. I'm still working on my glory. No, not even a goal. Jeez. Four VF5s to go. Maybe I'll just finish out these VF5s. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after a couple months.
Let's shine together. Let's rock it out. Huh? This is what I call guitar warfare. Feeling dizzy yet? Let's bring the house down.
And go back to this.
Don't rush. We're still in the intro. Let's crank it up. Bring the house down.
So what's the date now? 8. So I'm thinking we'll see what happens by the 21st. There's so this is actually going to be kind of crazy. So the 21st and then the 22nd, 2 new free-to-play games come out. Both of them look fairly high-end.
Reloading.
Forgetting what they're called.
Let's crank it up. Let's bring the
I mean, you can look it up pretty easily. PSN, but yeah, if once that date comes, it'll have been a full month since I sent a message to the devs about being a content creator, and they haven't sent anything to me. None of the other content creators that were initially labeled content creators for the game have been doing anything with it. One of them straight up said they weren't going to do it. They're like, oh, they're not giving me any incentives to make the video, so I'm not doing it. I did it.
Avenge me.
Oh god. It just didn't want to proc a sound burst. I had the revelry for it.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Ah. 7 stacks.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
It's another weird thing about the frickin'
Let's crank it up!
the ult abilities, the building stacks every time you use your ult. Like, even when I'm spamming it, like, fast like this, like, I don't even get half the maximum stacks by the end of the BFF.
Let's crank it
Probably the only time you'd ever get any use out of that, like, actually hit the stack cap, is if you were doing classic mode, and you got it at the first pass.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the
And probably not even then, because then you don't have all those boosting abilities on. Like, I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like, in any mode, you're never gonna hit that cap. I think the cap is 33 stacks. 13. Half would be. Wow, that didn't clock sound burst for quite a while.
Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house down!
Maybe I will.
Let's crank it up! Let's
There.
bring the house down! Let's crank it up! Let's bring the house!
And then, like, just when it starts to feel comfortable, the boss comes in. Ah, I didn't get one tap this time. Big sad.
Keep up with my rhythm! Let's bring the house down!
I can't even see where he's at. He's somewhere in there. There he is.
Let's
What? I have more of everything. Doesn't make any sense. I even had more gold. Yeah, but she's Aurora, so maybe that's why. I don't want to do another one now. Just, yeah. I'm gonna put power. Switch core. I wish there was a better way to do it. Oh, I hate how I have to reselect them every time I exit the game and come back in. It's so dumb.
Let's shine together! Let's rock it out! This is what I call guitar warfare! Reloading! Don't rush! This is what I call guitar warfare!
Done? No? But
Piece of cake!
look at that. So missing one of my keychains.
Keep up with my rhythm! It's practically my solo show out here!
Who's that? That's the, I think I'm missing my Yuri. Is it Yuri keychain or is it the Diana keychain? I can't remember.
Move it! This is what I call guitar warfare! I'm reloading!
Yep. Click them. Skip 45, right? I think skip 45. Oh my god, come on, brah. Hey, no problem. There we go. Wolferino? Lotharino? I don't know, it sounds like a character from
Let's
something
shine
that I
together!
do with this.
Let's rock it out! Feeling dizzy yet?
Find and destroy the virus.
Reloading! Huh?
Fire rate buff.
Piece of cake!
I always sit back a little bit on the tunnel ones in case a window one pops up. So if I'm like right in it, I don't see
Keep
it.
up with my rhythm! This is what I call guitar warfare! I'm reloading!
T4, baby. You can hear those dogs, I apologize. I'm gonna show them that. It's so weird. That's not even Second one. Wild. Dude, ready faster, I swear to God. No, wait, this is 46 again. Oh my God. Didn't we just did this one, right?
Let's shine together. Feeling dizzy yet? Move it. Keep up with my rhythm. Reloading.
This is one I can just stand in one spot for. I like this one.
Feeling dizzy yet? It's practically my solo show out here. This is what I call guitar warfare. Piece of cake.
That's how you're supposed to do it without running into the wall 8 times like I did last time. Ooh, wow.
Let's rock it out. Feeling dizzy yet?
The devourer will gobble you up until there's nothing left.
How did he get over there already?
This is bad.
Wow.
The starship voyage.
Yeah, we got a lot. Ooh. Yeah, why not? I got a ton of double rewards right now. Let's just roll it. Hurt damage on the head. Oh, and the visible. That's a tough one. Those are kind of opposites. Ooh. Oh my God, that's the stupid weakening strike. Sometimes I hate this game. Could always use more enduring power options, but I don't know if I have one in the helmet. I think I have one for chest and legs mostly. Now he's got it ready. Now he's going faster. Oh my God, dude, that was really good. You. Or why he was messaging me on PlayStation. Bro, there's an in-game chat right here. What are you doing? And he spelled your wrong. He spelled your correctly. He used the wrong you.
Let's shine. Let's rock it out. Feeling dizzy yet? I'm reloading.
Dang it.
This
Really
is what I call
feeling good
guitar
on the level
warfare.
here. Thought the things would spawn faster.
This is what it's practically my solo show out here.
Hate that.
Always
Keep up with my rhythm. Reloading.
the power of Elon technology.
This is what I call guitar warfare.
Wait, didn't I just... Is that one bugged? That one shouldn't be on. I blew it up too fast.
Insects! Well. No! Elong won't let me fade away.
Two, see? I told you it can happen. 2 advanced locators, look at that. Really wish I could double forward it. Would be nice. You know, I heard you could. I heard it's difficult, but I have a keyboard, so I wouldn't know. I'll go ahead and unready before we get to 48. I still wish they'd tie these to the characters and not the floors. It's so stupid. Programming wise, is it easier?
Let's shine together.
Maybe.
Let's rock it out.
I could see it being a little easier tying it to the floor to the character, because then you don't have to worry about the characters
I'm reloading.
getting those buffs in other modes or anything. But,
Feeling dizzy yet?
yeah, that's either extreme laziness or programmers who don't know what the crap they're doing. Good.
Piece of cake. Keep up with my rhythm.
Down for Jory!
This is what I call guitar.
Jory, who will avenge me?
Actually be using the other weapon with this build. But it doesn't matter until probably like floor 55. I'm still one tap from the bosses. Hey, oh, let's go. I think it's Max. One of his things is "Let's go already" or something like that. But he says it like in game, like after you've killed the
Let's
boss,
shine together.
or are just about to kill the boss.
Let's rock it out.
He says it in some weird way.
Reloading.
That isn't bad, but I don't see it pop up too often.
This is what I call guitar
Centralized and
warfare.
the sound burst to be really effective.
It's practically my solo show out here. Keep up with my rhythm.
Yeah, so
Let's rock it out.
I also wish the cutscenes wouldn't eliminate our cooldowns and stuff. It's like people take longer, I lose all my meter. Or if you have a buff going, it'll just run out during the cutscene. Hey, that's cool, Josh. Angel looking. I also just like how he sent me a message telling me I'm strong. It's like, you think I don't know that?
Let's shine! Move it! Feeling dizzy yet? Ha! I'm reloading! This is what I call guitar
Yeah, Glory is still my main. I love my turret game mechanics. Why is that grayed out? Obviously, it still works.
This is what I call guitar warfare! Piece of cake!
I was like, where's everything going?
Feeling dizzy yet? Let's rock it!
And people say kind of or at least to that one guy on Discord who wants him there. So, 50 already. Coming to me here. Don't play my audio. Dude, just ready up faster, I swear to God. It's like, I don't mind doing carries, but when you ready up really slow every time, it drives me nuts. Since this is your first time on each floor, it should automatically duplicate whatever settings you had for the previous floor to the next floor. So I don't. Drive me insane in the membrane. Probably shouldn't sing the next
keep up with my rhythm. This is what I call guitar warfare. Reloading.
Whoa, where's all my props? There's one. It's wild. It's so long to take a sandwich prep.
This is what I call guitar warfare. It's practically my solo show out here.
I hate Jory.
This is the end of the line for you.
And I have no meter. There's cutscene.
Move it!
Wow, not a single proc
This is what I
again.
call guitar warfare.
That is nuts.
Let's rock it out. Huh?
Come on. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that this stage is
This is what I
bugged.
call guitar
You
warfare.
cannot get Soundburst procs on this map. Never.
Death is where you belong. Huh?
Some of those weird bugs that I don't understand why it's a thing. Yeah. It's just that. It's just that you don't get Soundburst procs on the Jory map. It just doesn't happen. They never happen. Never ever. To my knowledge, there's no other maps that are like that for Soundburst or anything. So, not that I've noticed. I should try to remember to switch my weapon by floor 55 in case we get Jory again. Because with that weapon, at least I'll get the other Soundburst proc.
Let's shine together. Keep up with my rhythm. Reloading. Feeling dizzy yet? This is what I call guitar warfare. This is what I call guitar warfare. Piece of cake. Move it! Jump! I'm reloading! This is what I call guitar warfare! Feeling dizzy yet?
Man, he does not have a lot of life if he died to this. I guess part of it 51. Not that high idea. Not the locator. Very nice. Bruh. Bruh.
Let's shine! Let's rock
This is
it
a-
out! Feeling dizzy yet? Watch out! Reloading!
Bop.
This is what I call guitar warfare.
Now, if you didn't know this, you can have chests will just keep spawning if there's still enemies. Like, as long as you have to open them. It's like, now that I open that chest, another chest can spawn. And,
It's practically my solo show out here.
I can just kind of keep hacking. Oh, dang it. I didn't know it was done. Derp, derp. I think one time I was glory.
This is what I call guitar warfare. I'm reloading.
Bomb. 2 billion. For a non-crit, that's pretty good. I'm not even using the boss killer one. Ah, located. Very nice skin. I'm gonna change it before I forget. We just do 52. I feel like he wouldn't have changed it that fast. Oh, he wants to do Angel. Change my build. Hopefully this is a skill one, so I got most fours. I was gonna take him to 60, but I'll do some angels. Oh crap, I forgot to tell him not to step on the pads.
Let's shine together. How about my next song features you? The cool silver-haired cowboy.
That's the recognition the savior.
Oh, did I just... Yep, I blew it through there.
Feeling dizzy yet? Reload. Let's rock it out.
You got like a 20th of a second to hit if you hit your skill button. Between that and when the cutscene starts, you'll waste your Thunder Strike. Said don't step on the pads. You're lucky he's already in. He's on this guy. Get it. No!
Piece of cake.
There was one time I had it, there was like a pixel left on the meter. Because if that meter fills all the way up, there's like a 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 chance the boss will just be invincible forever. God, this is gonna take forever to ready for this too. This is literally just look at your gear real quick and come back, bro. I think okay to this guy. Probably picked up a few like I did from doing the CAs.
Let's keep up with my rhythm.
that was... He got lucky. If he started the... Yep, nope, never mind. He didn't get lucky. He did it. Stupid type system. Yeah, if you give the boss the time to even start one basic attack, there's a chance he could bug like that. Which I also cover in my ultimate farm guide. COD carries today. Yeah, I'll do some. You're on PS5? Are you still messaging me on PlayStation? I'll do some more carries for this guy, and then I'll get you. Dude's recruiting for... The fact that there's two separate invincibility bugs for this boss really annoys me. What up? Is that the guy in the game?
Let's shine together!
Is that the same guy? Oh yeah, it's the same guy. Keep saying it. Look at my videos, dude. It's all in my videos.
Move it!
That's actually a cool detail. How it's a strum up and a strum down. I never noticed that before. I play the manliest instrument of all time, the ukulele.
It's practically my solo show out here!
I used to play keyboard, but I don't know why I stopped. I think I just got bored with it. Well, that and doing stuff like playing two parts at once with two different hands is not something I'm good at. I can learn strum patterns, I can learn chords, but... Ready up, bro. There we go.
Move it!
What? Oh, that was Buggy's head. I tried to hit my L1 like, twice, and it just didn't do anything. God, I tried to... I almost blew my L1 again. I keep wanting to hit it right away, man. Like, for Devourer. You just drop in, and there's no cutscene, you just off Devourer.
Piece of cake!
I probably got a couple pieces like that, but... I don't know how many keys he's get. So why is he using that gun? That's the fire gun.
Let's shine together!
That's how I remember Dr. Hill walking before the cutscene. Very important to hit him before he starts doing basic attack. And you should always do this order too, these exact same platforms every time. I go through all that in the video too. Platform guide.
It's practically my solo show out here!
Forget how little HP these COD bosses have. Like, it's tiny. You know, at least compared to the upper floors of CA. I think even floor like... I want to say even maybe floor like 50 has more HP, or about the same amount of HP, and then it goes up from there. But definitely by floor 60, I think they have way more HP. Yeah, more useless coins. Yay. It's like it gave me one yesterday. I would. Alright. GG's. Got Neris on backlog. Let's get him in here. There. Excuse me. There, so why don't we get you in the Wasteland 2. Go ahead and hop in. That's probably good. If it is you can't even do COD yet, so. There, is he there? Oh, yeah, I stopped. Well, let me post it up again. There you go, try now. That you, Ruben Magic? Or, oh, yeah, that's gotta be right there. I got this Ruben guy then. You want Aurora stuff, I'm imagining? Or Diana? What's Diana? Gotta be... Okay. Yeah, I think they're both on this one. As soon as that message goes away. Yeah, Max and Diana are both on this one. Just gotta post up. Post up real quick. I'll do another like 10, 12. Usually people chomp at the bit for that. But again, Thursday, almost noon. I mean, if you want to come in, you can. X up in lobby chat, world chat, whatever you want to call it. Usually it's not. Usually I'll just post up in lobby chat. Uh, I'm doing carries and people will join up. They'll be like, ooh, me, or invite, or whatever. You know what I mean by X up, right? Just type in like X or something and I wonder if I can. Do I do in recents? I do. Forgot I had you in recents. For this one, I need to enter the boss room first to skip phase 2. Otherwise, that spawns me slightly to the side and I miss the card break.
Keep up with my rhythm! Let's piece of cake!
I have so many of those already. And that's a bad. I'm just gonna jump out. I should have told you how many keys you have like in this menu, because it says right there that it takes a key. But then it doesn't tell you how many you have. Polish your game, guys.
Let's shine together! Look, it's practically my solo show out here!
I think Woo farms are probably the fastest of any of the hard bosses. Because Devourer, you gotta slide down that tube. Jury is supposedly 100% no longer skippable, and Malcolm is really hard to skip. Angel is technically skippable, but again, extremely difficult, and it's like it's not something you can replicate every run.
Let's shine together! Piece of cake!
How come when there's another Rebella on the team, I can hear the music, but when I'm the Rebella, I don't hear the music? And a little after match recap. I want more backstory on these characters too. Like, Rebella's clearly got a cyberpunk thing going on, but no information.
It's practically my solo show out here!
so hard to find a useful, good gun. Like my list of useful guns is pretty extensive, but I still only like I don't have a double missile. I don't have a lot of the doubles. I don't think I have a double lightning bullet. Should be rid of that. And a lot of them are just like nearly useless. They're like, oh yeah, here's a desire gun with a music boost on it, and because it's tier 7, you can't change that.
Let's shine together.
Actually, I'm not even sure you can change it on the other ones. I don't know. I've never tried. I've never wasted my materials on anything that wasn't T7. Unless it was like a really good gold duo that. So the gold duos and the red duos are never the same. You can't get a gold duo in T7. Obviously you can't get a T7 duo gold. But to be fair, most of the gold duos aren't that useful, but some of them are really good. I think Blizzard's a gold duo. Just got Duke. Let's do. Yeah, Blizzard is a gold. So Blizzard's pretty good. That's probably the best one that I can think of. But, it's a gold duo. You know, but that lightning fire one would be a lot better.
Let's shine together.
The other one wasn't broken.
It's practically my solo show out here. Let's shine together. We'll see. Piece of cake.
Yes. I have a rank 12 reload already anyway. It's very nice. Actually, am I using it on this character? I might be. I think I am. Yep. Very nice. It's a great out. Rude.
Let's shine together. It's practically my solo show out here.
Been through 8. Yeah. And I need some coffee. I'm gonna call
Let's
it after
shine
these periods
together.
anyway.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Or junk.
Let's shine together. It's practically my solo show out here.
I like how she says it's practically my solo show out here when kind of is. Hashtag, what's that word I'm looking for? What last one? Maybe? Yeah, that's all it here for today. That was 10 more. I was over 2.5 hours of carrying. That's not bad. I think I did a 4-something hour one time. That was a lot of carry. Hope you guys got some good loot, and I will catch you later.